Welcome everyone, Master King Chef J Rod here, and you guys have spoken. I'm getting ready to do my first video, and the first video is going to be, drum roll please, the Hennessy and honey wings. I'm going to take a spin on it. We're going to do a version of chicken and waffles. So we're going to do Hennessy and honey wings. And what goes great with Hennessy? Well, I used to know, but I don't drink that anymore. But when I used to drink Hennessy, I used to drink it with Coke. So we're going to do a version of Hennessy and Coca-Cola. The Hennessy and honey wings with Coca-Cola flavored waffles. So that's what we got going on today. First thing we're going to do is season our chicken wings. So come over here. I'm going to use a Montreal chicken seasoning. I'm going to season the wings. You want to get it nice and seasoned because remember, we're building flavors. So we're going to season the wings, and then we're going to let it marinate for about 2 hours in a little bit of Hennessy. Now I've already had these chicken wings marinated, so they're ready to go. Alright, we're going to toss the wings, get them evenly coated. Alright, and then we're going to drop the wings in a 350-degree fryer. Now if you don't have a fryer, you can use a pot and put the oil in there, but make sure the wings are 350 degrees. So we're going to drop the wings in there. And I didn't want to drop them all in at one time because I didn't want it to boil over because they've been marinated in Hennessy and honey. I'm going to let these wings go in. And it takes about 14 minutes. It takes about 14 minutes to cook a nice, well done wing. So those are going in. And then I'm going to let these cover to keep the seasoning in there very good. Now if you don't have a cover, deep fry like I have, like I said, a pot with some oil in there and you take the temperature of the wings will work just fine. Now come over here. Every time you're dealing with raw chicken, you got to make sure you wash your hands. Now the wing takes the longest to cook. So that's why we cook them first. We're going to let those go. Dry my hands off a little bit. Now we're going to work on our sauce. This is the Hennessy and honey sauce. So first, we're going to take about a cup of honey, put it in a pot, about a cup, maybe 2 cups. You're going to put it in the pot. We're going to turn the stove on medium heat. And then we're going to add a clove of garlic. Then take the clove of garlic. And that's just to give it a little bit more flavor. Take the whole clove of garlic, drop it in. Then we're going to take some fresh thyme. I'm going to drop the whole thing in. We're going to let that come to a boil. Now right as it starts coming to a boil, the honey, we're going to add about a tablespoon and a half of the Hennessy. I'm going to stir that around. You want some of that Hennessy flavor to cook off. Now right at this point, when it starts overboiling like that, when you start seeing the bubbles, it's time to lower your heat. Move it off the stove. Then we add butter. The butter actually smooths it out. And if you look here, makes it a very creamy sauce. And that's about 2 tablespoons of butter. a little bit more butter. We want to mix this up very well. We want it to smooth out. And keep stirring it evenly. You want to get an even consistency of sauce. Now we're going to let our sauce sit and cool. Clean up our mess we made a little bit. We're really cooking. This is live. We're cooking live here. Some live cooking going on. Now, the wings are frying. Let me taste this sauce. The Hennessy sauce is setting. Now that's fire. That's straight fire right there. The sauce is going. Now we want this sauce to settle because it's very thin now because of the heat. When it cools down, it's going to get a little thick. Now we're going to make our waffles. Basic waffle mix that I got from the local corner store. Going to add a little bit of water to it. Remember, but we're making Coca-Cola waffles, so I'm going to make this waffle mix, add a little bit of water. I'm going to stir this up good. We're going to come over here, add our Coca-Cola. I'm going to mix this up until we get the consistency of waffles the way we like. Some people like them thin, some people like it thick. I personally like them a little thick so they can be nice and fluffy when I put them in a waffle maker. We're going to stir this up here if you want to get in here. We're going to stir it up real good. So now we got our Coca-Cola waffles going on right here. Now, make good waffles, you want to let it set for about 4 to 5 minutes after you mix it. So it can firm up a little bit. So the waffles mix is ready. Another component that we're going to make some Hennessy and honey butter to go on top of our waffles. So here I take a tablespoon of butter and a tablespoon of this Hennessy and honey. We're going to mix that up very well. And this is going to go on top of the waffles once the waffle is ready. Remember, we want to build flavors. Another thing I did, I chopped up some raw bacon into little dices and I sauteed it and I got crispy bacon. And this is going to go inside our waffles to give it a little bit of savory flavor. Check our wings. We want wings to get nice and crispy. We're about a good 5 minutes away. So we're going to check our wings. Our wings are about 2 to 3 minutes from being done. So that's when we want to start cooking our waffles. So let's come over here. Right here we have a waffle machine. Basic waffle machine. You want to spray it because you don't want it to stick. You don't want your waffle to stick. So you're going to spray the waffle machine. Then you're going to add your waffle mix. You're going to start in the middle. And you want to work your way up. Now you see here I have a pan underneath to catch any excess batter that may fall over. You want to fill it all the way out. And then we're going to take some of this bacon that we chopped up and cooked and put it inside the waffle. Okay? And we're going to close the waffle and flip it over. In about 2 to 3 minutes, this waffle will be ready. Now, we're going to come over here, we're going to get our garnishes together. Now if you look right here, I have some julienne green onions. Okay. I have julienne green onions. That's for flavor and color. I'm going to take a lemon and I'm going to zest some lemon. I'm going to zest lemon. I want them to be the same size as the onion, so I'm zesting lemon. This for color and flavor as well. As we build flavors. Now I'm going to take an orange and I'm going to zest the orange, and I want to keep the same size. And that's for my garnish. These are all going to be part of my garnish. So it's all about timing. Our wings are pretty much done. If you want to come over here and look at our wings, they're floating. They have a nice brown color to them. That lets you know the wings are done. Alright, we're going to come over here to the waffle machine. Okay? We're going to flip this over. We're going to open up our waffle. Take our waffle out. Beautiful color. You see the bacon bits in there. We're going to take this waffle out. We're going to put it right here. Now, this is the honey and Hennessy butter that I made. We're going to take this butter. We're going to spread it all over the waffle. You hear that crust right there? You hear that noise? That is a nice, crispy waffle. We want to get that flavor all over the waffle. Okay? Remember, we are building flavors here. We're going to take this down. We're going to grab a knife. And we're going to cut our waffle into the triangles that they're in right now. Oh my God, it smells so good. Remember to follow me, Master King Chef J Rod, on Facebook, Master King Chef J Rod, on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, Chef J Rod. Now, our wings are done. Check that out. We're going to take our Hennessy and honey sauce, ladle it in here, and we're going to toss our wings. You hear that crispy, nice toss? That lets you know the wings are ready. We're going to set that down. Now we're going to put a little bit of this sauce in the center of our plate. And I'm going to serve this plate with the corners facing up. I'm going to take a little bit of this sauce, put it right in the middle of the plate, right? Then we're going to take our waffle with bacon, put one here, take another waffle, put one here, take another waffle, put one here, take another waffle, put one here. You're going to take more of the sauce. You're going to drizzle it around. Then we're going to take a little bit of bacon, sprinkle that around. Then we're going to take our wings. Make sure they toss well. We're going to start placing our wings. You put them wherever you want. You put them on top. You can put them on the side. You can put them on the bottom. You can put them on the left. You can put them on the right. Put the wings on there like that. Put a wing on the side. We talking chicken and waffles here, baby. This is how we do. I first made these waffles on my food trailer when I was in Miami, and everybody loved them. So shout out to everybody who came to my food trailer on 17th Avenue, Northwest 71st Street, 305, Liberty City, Miami. Appreciate the love y'all showed me. Alright, so now the garnishes we're going to put on here, right? We're going to put a little bit more bacon on it. Everything is better with bacon, right? And then we're going to take some of our, let's give it a little bit more sauce. Take that sauce, drizzle it around on there like that, okay? And then we're gonna take our oranges and lemon and green onions for color and just sprinkle it around everywhere. Yes. Good as that look. Take a little bit of parsley, put it right here on top. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Chef J Rod. Hennessy and honey wings with Coca-Cola flavored waffles. I want you all to subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Master King Chef J Rod. Follow me on Twitter, Chef J Rod. And follow me now on YouTube, Master King Chef J Rod. I thank y'all for watching me. And remember, keep God first in your life and you will accomplish everything. Everything will fall into place. God bless. I don't see how they do this on Food Network. Talk with their mouth full. But Lord, these wings, straight fire. Straight fire.